The sun rose over Susa, casting a golden hue over the ancient city. The streets were still quiet, the city just beginning to stir from its slumber. But the queen had already been fasting for 3 days, her heart and mind focused on the daunting task ahead. She had prayed fervently, seeking divine guidance and strength. Dressed in her royal robes, Queen Esther stood before the palace doors, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. This was no ordinary visit, this was a risk of death. In ancient Persia, no one approached the king uninvited. To do so could mean instant death, unless the king extended his golden scepter in mercy. Yet Esther, heart pounding, stepped into the inner court, her faith unwavering. She knew the gravity of her actions, but she also knew the importance of her mission. King Xerxes looked up and was captivated by her presence. The room fell silent as he extended the golden scepter, a gesture of acceptance and grace. He extended the golden scepter. "What is it, Queen Esther? Even up to half the kingdom, it will be yours," he declared, his voice echoing through the grand hall. But Esther didn't rush her request. She knew that timing was everything. Instead, she invited the king and Haman, his highest official, to a special banquet she had prepared. At the lavish feast, the king again asked her desire, eager to fulfill her request. Yet Esther, led by divine timing, simply invited them to another banquet the next day. Haman left the palace thrilled, his heart swelling with pride and anticipation, but his joy was short-lived. As he passed Mordecai, the Jew who still refused to bow, his elation turned to seething rage. That night, consumed by his hatred, Haman ordered gallows built 75 feet high, planning to request Mordecai's execution the next morning. He was determined to rid himself of this thorn in his side. But God had other plans. That very night the king couldn't sleep. Restless, he called for the royal chronicles to be read aloud, hoping the monotonous records would lull him to sleep. The records told of how Mordecai had uncovered a plot to assassinate the king. Xerxes, struck by this revelation, asked, "What honor was given to this man?" "Nothing has been done," the officials replied, their voices tinged with regret. At that moment Haman entered, ready to request Mordecai's death. The king, unaware of Haman's intentions, asked, "What should be done for the man the king delights to honor?" Haman, thinking he was that man, proposed a grand public celebration, envisioning himself at the center of it. "Do this for Mordecai the Jew," the king commanded, his voice firm and resolute. Haman's heart sank as he realized the gravity of his miscalculation. Haman was humiliated as he paraded his enemy through the city, his pride shattered. The people watched in astonishment as the tables turned. God was turning the tide, orchestrating events in ways no one could have foreseen. Esther's courage and faith were paving the way for a miraculous deliverance. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories. God bless you.